Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, up till now we have looked at the various functions of circular linked list. As you may be remembering that in case of circular linked list, what happens is that last node points to the first node of the given linked list. Okay, now what if I need to delete the particular node? Okay, so I want to delete the particular node. In that case, I need to find out the position of that particular node. Okay, what can the position is that? Position can be that node can be the first node. Okay, in that case, what happens if the node is the first node? When my start going to point then? That is the question. Okay, so I need to find out the proper position which I needs to delete. Okay, so I'm going to write down the function through which I can delete the elements at any position. It can be first position, it can be last position, or it can be any given random position in the given linked list. Okay, here important is that you need to find out the position very carefully. Okay, I've defined a function called as delete at position. I'm taking the post value, that is position of node to be deleted. Okay, once I get this one position, I'm going to check if size equal to 1. If size equal to 1, okay, size equal to 1, it means that position is what? First one. That's why I'm checking. Also, position is equal to 1. Size is 1. Position also obviously going to be what? 1. Okay. So if size equal to 1 and position equal to 1, what it means that I'm going to delete the first node of the given linked list. So size is also 1. It means that there is only one node present in the given linked list. That particular node, which is only single node, I'm going to delete it. So I need to be very careful of where my start is going to point and also where my end variable, that is end pointer, is going to point. Okay, so if that is the case, that is size is equal to 1, size equal to 1 is that only one node is present, and that is obviously is going to be the first and last node of linked list. Okay, so size is 1, position is 1, means only one node is present, that is the first and last node of the linked list. Now that is done, so I need to what? I need to make sure start points to which? Null. So I'm making the start value as null, end value is also null, and size is equal to 0, and this is I'm going to return up. So start is not going to point to what? Having value null, end is going to have the value null, and size is obviously equal to 0. Okay, now that is done. Okay, so there was only one node which was present in the given linked list. Now what if there are many much nodes, that is 2-3 nodes are there, but I want to delete the first position node. Okay, I want to delete the position of which is first. In that case, I'm going to check if position equal to 1. It means I'm going to delete the first node. Okay, so first node is to be deleted. What I'm going to do is that start equal to start dot getLink. Using getLink function, okay, using getLink function, I'm going to get the value of start. That will be transferred to the start. Okay, now next is what? My aim is to send the end link. What I'm going to do is that end dot set link. What I'm going to set is what? End is going to point to the start one. Okay, since it is a circular linked list, so I'm writing end dot set link start. Okay, so I'm going end dot set link as start. So end will point into the start value. Okay, so end dot set link start. So start end will now point to start. Okay, since I've deleted the element. Okay, now in this case, since I've deleted the element, I need to decrement the value of size. So I write down this statement size minus minus, since I've deleted the node from the linked list. As you may be remembering, if I am adding the node in the linked list, I am going to increment the value of size by writing size plus plus. In similar pattern, if I am going to delete the value, that is I am going to delete the node from the linked list, I am going to write down size minus minus. Okay, so size is minus and this value is written. Okay, this is the case where I am going to delete the node at the position number 1, that is first row. Okay friends, now we will look at the position where position is any random position. Okay, so I need to get the values from the user, that is I am going to check the size of the linked list. Okay, so my position will be equal to now what? Size. In that case, I can delete the value from any position. Okay, so if position equal to size, okay, that element is to be inserted. In that case, start will point to another variable of the class, that is reference variable s, and end will start will again point to which? T. Okay, so start is pointing to s and start is pointing to t also. Okay, like this I am going to find out the position and the values from where I can delete the elements. Okay, while s not equal to end, that is s is what? Start is not equal to end. Okay, is not equal to end. T is going to point to start, so t is going to value have s. Okay, and then I'm going to get the value of s, that is s equal to s dot get link. Okay, so s equal to s dot get link, using this s dot get link. Okay, so by getting the values I can put up into the s value. Okay, now my end would point to obviously which what? T. Okay, so in this case t will be pointing to n. I will be getting the value still s is not equal to n. Clear? Then that is done. Once that is done, I need to make sure my last node points to the first node, since we are dealing with the circular linked list. So we are writing n dot set link in round brackets. You are going to write, yes, you are best to write, it is start. So n dot set link start. Clear? So n dot set link start. Now I need to delete the value node, so I need to decrement the value of size. How do I decrement the value of size? Is by writing size minus minus. Once your node is deleted, your size is going to decrement by 1. That's why I'm writing size minus minus. And this entire thing, okay, this value will be written. Okay. Now consider a case where ptr equal to start. Okay, the pointer is there. Okay, in that case, what we need to do is that we need to first give the ptr value as start. PTR will be having start. Okay, the position which is given by the user, let's say the position is given 4. Okay, so my position will become what? Position minus 1. So it will be 4 minus 1, which is 3. Okay, and I will be incrementing I from 1 to size minus 1. Okay, so I'm writing int I equal to 1, I less than size minus 1. Size is what? The number of elements which are stored into the given linked list. That is the number of nodes which are there in the linked list. So I can write I less than size minus 1. Once I get this one, I am going to check I equal to position. So I need to get the value, no? So I am writing if I equal to position. Once I get that position, I am going to check it with my I value. Both are pointed to the same one. It means this is the particular node which user wants to delete it out. Okay, so I am writing if I equal to position. Okay, again I am using the same concept. I am writing the new variable called as TMP. Okay, this acts as a reference variable. TMP will be getting the value from PTR. Okay, get link function of which variable? PTR. Okay, so temp will be having PTR dot get link. Once I get this one, okay, that will be stored in TMP. Then TMP will be starting to get the value. Okay, then I'm writing TMP get link, but of which one? TMP. Okay, so I'm writing the variable TMP. So TMP value dot get link will be transferred to TMP. Once that is set, okay, now next job is what? I need to make sure the PTR is having the value pointing to TMP. So I'm writing PTR dot set link round brackets TMP. Okay, so PTR would be pointing to whom? TMP. Okay, that is my temporary reference variable. Like this, I am going to form the fashion of circular linked list. Okay, so PTR dot set link TMP. That will give me the last to first, last pointing to the first. Okay, once this is done, again I need to come out of it one. So to come out of the particular loop, I'm going to use this statement called as break. Okay, to get out of this loop, I'm going to write down the statement break. Once this is done, I come out of this loop. Okay, now last point would be I need to find out the position of the PTR. That is my pointer variable. Okay, where I'm going to store the values. So I'm writing PTR dot get link. So using this PTR dot get link, I'm going to get the values of the particular link which is going to point. So PTR dot get link is going to give me PTR value. Clear? So PTR is going to point where PTR dot get link function is going to point. Once that is done, last step would be what? I need to decrement the value of size. Okay, since I've deleted one element, that's why I'm writing size minus minus. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to Ekeeda channel.